Hello, I'm Johan.
I'm Sanna. And this is Zosu.
And we changed this.
To this. Because I want this.
Me too.
Uh-oh, that room was too big, so we decided to go a bit smaller.
So we find this to start with. So follow us when we learn to sail and make the boat ready for departure in a few months. Spring is coming. Time to start working on the bimini top. Bringing out my frame I have been doing and preparing and planning for starting early in the morning. As you could see, I did put out my roof yesterday and waited one night, and it comes a lot of snow again. The spring is delayed. So I have these pipes I'm gonna use if they are holding. I have thicker ones also, but thought I should use this line I bought on a fair. So, and that's a better, I think. Try it in the middle. It will not go through. One more try. Maybe. one more. I'm gonna put on more strings later, but this is was try to test it, and I have to sew more fabric around here. But now everything is wet and cold. I think it's quite nice. Bit of tightening up. Come on, wait for a sunny day. So that's better. A bit warmer and a sunnier day. So here I'm cutting up strips that's gonna go on the side. So now I'm sewing the edge up, these strips, and I found out that instead of putting needles all the way, it's quite enough to press all the way like this. So in each corner I'm gonna sew there and there. Very foggy outside today, but the sun is coming through. Gonna clear up in an hour or so. So yesterday we had visitors from the USA, and we had a small coffee party, Danish and cookies, and so clean up, and we're gonna go to work on the water tank, fill it up and see if it's leaking. So now I have filled up some water, and it seems to be fine. I'm gonna try to measure the tank and see how much it's. 60. 5. On the other side, I don't know. I'm just guessing 55. 105 liters, I think. And I put in 20 liters, so it should be just that high. More water. But at first I think I'm gonna put water in my heating system. There is a heating system going around the boat that I can use when I have land power. But the previous owner said that there is a leak somewhere. So the water is draining out and it's running from the back to the front and back with pipes, and so I have to open everything. But first I have to fill up with water so I can look for the leakage. The heater is in here, and I think there is the where you put the water in. I'm gonna go and fetch some water in there. So now this is full, but how do I know there's water in every connection? Here's the heater. There I can let some air out. And then it's sinking. There. Time to follow the hose around the boat. It's this big one, I think. Yeah, it's a hose in a big hose. So the small one is going inside there for protection, I guess. And there it's come out and into the next department. Alright. I'm going to check the other side here. There is no connections on that one, so that can't be leaking. The fog is still quite thick. You can see the sun. Time to go inside. So we don't know anything about the systems aboard, so we have to try everything out. And I think this is the thermostat for this one, and here it's on off, and 3 power, 2 power. But if I put it on, it should start the circulation pump, I think. And I will go back and listen if it's sounding. I can't hear anything. Right. Take out this and put something else in there. I'll be right back. So I lock this. So if I turn it on inside, If I turn it on inside, it should start. So now we know it's not, and we have one for the inverter. Perhaps it goes on the inverter. No. Inverter off. But I have a shore power, I know. Perhaps they have, because it was leaking out water, they have disconnected somewhere. And here is the inside, and it's they have started to put a label on everything, but up there the regulator is going in. There is no off switch, and every cable is going inside, and no loose cables. When I have time I will organize this, but here is one loose, but it says autopilot, so that I'm gonna use later. And here is loose wire with no connection. This can be fun. It was easier to rip everything out and start from scratch, but that's a month's work. Now I only want to start everything. Anyway, all these are labeled. Not this one, I don't know what that makes. The third and the fourth. There is a cable to that one, and the fourth is also a cable. I have no idea where they are going. Well, I'm gonna look around and tell you later if I find something. Back in business. They call it elpatron. And there's for the hot water I can turn off and on. But there is no water in the pump. So now I'm gonna check that. So there is coming some water. And in there is dripping, so it's wet, but I don't know where it's coming from. And on this side too. So I open the floor there, and it's a bit of mark of water on that side, and I go in here, and here also mark the water coming, and this side is dry, so the leak must be on this side. So now I've ripped out the bed here, and here is the heating system. So it's nice and warm under the bed, but I need a flashlight. I'm going to see if I have one. Well, the phone has to work. So there is some water, but it's I think it's leaking when the snow was melting. It's been pouring down here and in there. So that's not the... I don't know if it's water in the system or not. It feels like it's water inside. Next hatch. Here is the diesel tank. So there I didn't see so much. The heating system is there. Here is a, and there is a, wait, sorry. Here we can have a, see if there's any air. Certainly not water. So now that's open, I'm gonna go up and see if the water level is dropping. No, it's full. Now it's dripping a little bit of water. So there should be water in the system. Now I'm in the loo. There is only transporting over. There is a connection into the, but no water. And it's coming out. So we have warm butts when we are sitting on the loo. That should be mounted on there. Oh, I forgot. No water. No water. In this cupboard is water pumps. One old for seawater, I think, and one for drinking water. That's an old one. I hope it works. So now we know it's power in the outlet beside the heater, and this should be, we say we want it 30 degrees, and this is, I put it on the first level. Now the pump is making a sound. And then it starts dripping here, because it's too much water. Now we know the pump is pumping. We're gonna go in the front of the boat and see the air thing, if it comes from water there. Well, there's water, no air, so seems fine. So we wait for a few minutes, see if the water getting hotter or not. Under the seat I find that tap, and when I turn that, it's coming out green water. So I believe it's glycol antifreeze in the system, but it doesn't seem to be water in around the pump. It doesn't pump like I like it. Now it's working, and it's starting to be a little bit warmer. It's not super hot, but it's working. Oh, and there's the thermostat. So it's 10 degrees in the cabin. right now. The 2 steps of power working. No air in the cables. You can see here, I can feel it's warm. So now it's working, and on off there, on off there. Mission complete. And I have been filling up water. So you can see if the water pump. I have 2 tanks and I don't know which one I should. I think I'm gonna fill up the other one too. And I have 2. Oh, this, I think this is the seawater, but that pump is not starting. Here is warm and cold. And in here behind all the stuff, it's the gauge, temperature gauge here for the hot water, but it's not on. So it's starting to get a little feeling of where other things go. But the water pump has no water. Next time, more water. And Ozzy is lying on the deck. I think he's enjoying it today.
And don't forget to subscribe.